My top options were Georgia and Florida, the two big state schools. I really wanted that kind of environment, or so I thought. And so I narrowed it down to Florida and Georgia, and I didn't get into Florida, so that made the choice pretty easy. Ended up at Georgia, and I ended up finding that that environment was not best suited for me. So it's kind of interesting how in high school I had this idea of what I wanted out of college, and then once I got there, things changed a lot. When I started second semester and I was driving up to school, and I was really not looking forward to it. And I was like, well, when's the next time I'm going to be home? Or when's the next time I can go visit my friend? Those are kind of the moments when you realize, like, oh crap, I don't like being here. I don't want to be here. I haven't created a home. And so that was one of the kind of initial moments, I guess, where I started to think, okay, maybe I need to switch the environment if this is what it's creating. It was nerve-wracking. It was awkward. It was uncomfortable, and I really struggled with it. Some people struggle less with it than others. I'm pretty socially perceptive. It was weird. It was like, why is no one else experiencing what I'm experiencing? Felt a little bit isolating, and that certainly led to the transfer, wanting to transfer. But it was tough. That was, and especially even not just my friends at Georgia, but my friends from home who had gone off to college and were, I was buddies with in high school, who are, living it up and having a good time. That was especially hard to kind of admit to them, well, I'm not. I was looking for something that was more academically stimulating, perhaps a smaller student body and liberal arts education, and overall a less intense social scene, I think. Those are the three things that I was looking for. And it came down to Denison and Elon, and Denison is about 2,000 students, liberal arts education, definitely a more academically stimulating environment, and as well as Elon. So it came down to those two schools, and I picked Elon. It's pretty similar, I think, to the high school application. There might have been one or two essays. You got to get your transcripts in. It's pretty similar to the high school experience. But at the same time, there's less people applying to be a transfer student. So if you call up the office and you say, oh, I'm a transfer student, they have designated staff just for transfers. At Elon, I had a small transfer orientation group. That was big for me. Is the orientation group that I was in was not, they didn't just loop me in with the freshmen. It was other transfer students who were going through similar things, and then we had an orientation leader who helped us out a lot. I think it's a useful tool for some people. For one kid in our suite, he's on his third school, which, I don't know what to say about that, but my experience transferring, and I can speak on the behalf of my roommate too, we've had really good experiences. While there are new people coming in, there are also people dissatisfied at Elon that, want to leave, and so I think it's important to understand that, not every environment is perfectly suited for everybody. I'm looking to create a home here at Elon. Academically, I want to figure out what I want to do.